What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. Today we have a pretty exciting video, something I've been looking forward to for quite a while to put on this truck, and that is new tow mirrors. So many of you guys know that it's pretty common to swap out the tow mirrors on these trucks to a newer body style. Usually it's the 08, but when I saw the 17 mirrors, or 2017 plus mirrors come out, I just really liked them. I've liked them since they came out, and I wanted to be able to get them on my truck. And so I've been thinking about doing this for quite a while to this truck, and I just haven't gotten around to doing it. One, probably the main reason is this truck didn't come with power mirrors. So most of these come with a wiring harness kind of built in with them, so you can just pretty much plug it into your truck and all the power functions still work. One thing is these trucks didn't come with a light or powered light or turn signals or running lights on the mirrors from the factory, and so that requires extra wiring. And then in my case, because my truck didn't come with the power mirrors from the factory, that would be even more wiring, and it's kind of intimidating, but it's something I've always wanted. And so I finally got around to going through and figuring it all out. So as you saw, got the new mirrors, and normally they come with a plug, so you can just plug it in. I went through and changed those, but as you can see, I have built all the different wiring harnesses, and I have the factory switch, and we are going to be wiring this truck up for power mirrors with lights. And I can't really tell you how excited I am to have these. My last truck had power mirrors. This truck doesn't. I know in the scheme of things it's not a huge deal, but it's just super nice and convenient, and I'm really excited to have the look of the running lights and the turn signals on the mirrors as well. We're going to get as far as we can today, so stick around, watch the video, and I'll show you how I do it. I'm probably going to start with taking off the mirrors and putting the new ones on first. Alright, for those of you that haven't ever taken off door panels on one of these trucks, it's pretty easy. Pop this panel off, it just peels down from the top. Your button area pops out, just pull up from the lip here, and then there's a 7mm bolt there and a 7mm bolt down behind where the light is down there, and then the door panel itself just lifts right off. So we're going to be taking the mirror off, which you will be able to get access to the bolts. One is right there. You got some behind these little grommet things, and then there's one other right here behind the adhesive tape or whatever you want to call it. But 4 bolts. I think they're 10mm, not positive, but we'll get taking those off. Not 10mm. Not 12mm. Perhaps they are 11. $11mm. Little trick for you guys: if you're in a tight spot and you need to get a nut out without it falling out, put a little bit of electrical tape on the side of your socket, and that way it's actually a tight fit for the nut or screw, whatever you're getting out, to get into it, and it'll hold it in place while you pull it out. And there we go. One mirror off. Time to put the new one on. Alright, a little bit of an update for you guys. As you can see, it got a little dark on us, but we have both the mirrors mounted up. One over there, one over here. We got the wiring threaded through the door on that side into the cab, hooked up to the mirror, and now we're working on putting it through this side. Alright, what's up guys? It's been a while since our last update. It's kind of been one of those projects where it's just kind of been slowly working away. It hasn't been all that exciting. It's really just been running a bunch of wire. But as you saw last night, we had the mirrors in. They're all mounted up and we started running the wires. Here you can see that we got the harness from the mirror here, and then it plugs into the harness that I made here. So it has 3 mirror control wires, it has a ground wire, it has a blinker wire, and it has a running light wire as well as a heated mirror wire. And so it's basically the same thing on each side. This one goes over to the driver's side over there, into where the control switch is, where I'll show you. And then the other ones go, or the blinkers and everything go up underneath the steering wheel. But that's basically the gist of it. Super simplified down and made easy for you guys to see. But that's pretty much what I've spent all day today doing, is running these wires throughout the truck so that it all works out. I'll give you guys another update once we're a little farther along. Alright, what's up guys? We are back for the final update, or pretty much the final update of the mirror install. I know this video's kind of skipped around a ton. That is for a few reasons. The first being that this video was actually filmed over the course of 4 days that it's taken me to get these in. I haven't been working constantly on it. I'm finishing up a term of school right now, so that's keeping me pretty busy. So for the most part, it was mainly a few hours here, a few hours there, and slowly buttoning it up. And the second reason is I kind of got all the wires run, like I'd mentioned in the last clip, and I wasn't happy with them. I didn't have a loom around the wires, so they were secured together, but they didn't look nice. And even though they're hidden behind the dash and I'll pretty much never see them again, I don't like knowing that they're all just jumbled up back there. I like it. I sleep better at night knowing it's all clean and organized. So I went back through, pulled them out, not completely, but most of the way out, and reloomed them all, organized them, routed them better. My goal for the most part was to make this as factory looking as possible. It wasn't completely done that way, but I wanted it to be clean. So nonetheless, I'll show you guys the mirrors. You got this mirror here, and for any of you guys that are familiar with the older style mirrors, the visibility on these things is so much better. I can't even describe. If you guys can't see it for sure, just trust me, take my word for it. The video, or the visibility on these things is fantastic. As you guys can see, or as I said, I wired in the power mirrors, and so I wanted it to look as factory as possible. I wanted you to hardly be able to tell. And so I got the controller here. Let me put the key in so you guys can see it function. So key on, we'll switch it to the left mirror, and here we go. Move it up, move it down, left, right, exactly how it would be from the factory. Same on that side. I'm super happy with how it turned out. I got the running lights tied in. I haven't tied in the turn signals yet for a couple reasons. One, they're white, which is legal, but I'm not sure if I really want to have amber turn signals up front with white turn signals on the mirrors. I haven't decided how I want to do that yet. If I'm going to go in and change the bulbs. I'm trying to get in touch with the company because these aren't factory ones. I don't know 100% sure how to take them apart. I don't want to break them, spend some money on them. But nonetheless, just about everything's hooked up except for the turn signals and the heat. I have all the wires run for those, so if I want to hook them up, which I plan to at some point, it'll be pretty easy. It's just find how I want to hook it up and plug in the wires pretty much. All of it's set. Like I said in one of the previous clips, I showed you the passenger side door. Obviously I can't I can't really show you guys all the wiring because it's tucked so far up into the dash. It wasn't all that complicated per se, but it did take some time. It took figuring out, but everything I've seen, I haven't found a single conversion that's been the exact same. Depends on who you buy the mirrors from. They've just been different, and so I don't know if mine will really help you that much, other than the fact that I had 7 wires. 3 were power, 2 were lights, ground, and 1 for the heat. Overall, I am super pleased with these. I know I'm kind of rambling on, but I'm going to give you guys some clips of before and after on these mirrors. Feel free to give me any questions. I'll probably show you guys down here a little bit so you can kind of see what I did. I'll go through that now just to give you guys a small glimpse of what it looks like. Down here you'll be able to see that I chose to run the power for the whole system through an add a fuse here. Tapped it in one of the key-on fuses and did that. I got my ground here that goes up just to the factory ground location, tucked right up in there. And then I'm gonna try to get you guys a good view from below. The running lights I tapped into the wire here behind the switch. It was a dark brown wire. That's once you turn that on, you get power to the running lights or the parking lights and under there. So this is my wire loom right here. It's just a braided loom, super clean. I'm super happy with it. I'm really glad I decided to go in and actually redo that. It just looks a heck of a lot cleaner. That's kind of right there's my connecting point of both the mirrors. Of course the adjustment power ones go up to the door, but I have all the lights and running lights, turn signals, and power all splitting off right there. Super easy, super convenient. I'm super pleased with it. And of course power goes there. I have another power for my air dog. Like I said, I'm super happy with these. The visibility is awesome. I really like the look of the lights. I'm sure at some point, I don't know if I'll get it in this video, but at some point I'll get you guys a video of what the lights look like when they're actually lit up in the dark. It's daytime right now, it's kind of hard to see. But I'm going to link everything that I got in the description below, which will be the mirrors themselves, the wiring, the looms, just things that I found helpful. Not too bad of a job, but it definitely took some work. It took a lot of patience. It took a lot of laying on my back, looking up under the dash. I know this wasn't necessarily a how-to video, but I wanted it to be of what they look like on the truck, and so you guys can get an idea. If you made it this far in the video, thank you for tagging along. I really appreciate it. We got a lot of stuff coming for this truck. If you're new here, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.
I got off the wires when I close my eyes, disconnected and tired. I see you, yeah. And I know you keep asking me, flames and fire. I know you are done with me, it's just fired. It's just fired. your state of mind. I've been counting 1 to 10. I'll be back when you'll be dead.